we're set up. We're currently about 40 minutes into the market. It's 10:56, so we're almost an hour in. No sales, but that's okay. I am working on stickers, so I just finished this one from Diamond Castle. So we're keeping busy, and I was walking around for like 20 minutes looking at the other vendors. So keeping myself busy, the sales might have attributed to that, like me walking around, because my booth neighbor said that people were looking. That also being said, I forgot what I was going to say. That also being said, the last time I did this market, nothing happened until about 11:30-ish. So, also, I stained my shirt. It's really hot outside, so I can see people outside at the market booths outside. I'm hoping that they kind of migrate inside as it gets hotter. So that's the hope. Fingers crossed. Vlog inception. Vlog inception. Nicole Cove. She sells very similar stuff. Her stickers are so cute. I love the colors. I don't crochet or anything, but I can admire. Alrighty guys, so it is 1:18. So we're about 40 minutes from the market ending. I haven't had a sale yet, but trying to keep spirits high. I got to say hi to all the vendors, got to meet the vendors, got a really pretty necklace from a vendor, so just life is lifing. And not every market is going to be the best market. And it is Father's Day, and I didn't really think about the fact that typically, like, people, and it's Saturday too, on Father's Day, people are going to be out, like, boating, cooking, grilling out. They're going to be doing all the things instead of, like, shopping. I didn't really think about that. So, like, even the foot traffic in the coffee house is not that great, but it's okay. We're keeping our head up, and we'll see what happens. Had a pretty good turnout. Yeah. Exactly. Is it usually busier than this, or we just got unlucky? Oh yeah. It's usually way busier. Because I didn't think about the fact that, like, Father's Day, people are on the boat. Yeah. I was like, oh, it's a holiday. Yeah. Like, how nice. No. Yeah. Mhm. Last month, do you think that was like a good turnout one, or? It's good. Yeah. Mhm. I was talking to the like necklace lady out there, and she's like, "Yeah, the summertime's gonna be like your slowest season." Don't mind the vlogging. Bye, darling. Bye. Have a great day, guys. we're back from the market. It's been a few days now. I was battling like a terrible cold. I think it was a cold for the last like few days, so I wanted to like give some time rest, think about the market. So we're gonna do like a market overview, a market breakdown today, and we're just gonna kind of go over why the market didn't really meet my expectations. So this is a market that I have done before. I've only ever done this market once before, and it was also my first market. So this is only my second market. And I went into it trying to have no expectations, but for my first market, I made around $170. So almost a $200 mark. This market, because it takes place at a local coffee shop to me, was a $25 booth fee. Now you could be inside or you could be outside. Inside, it's a guaranteed 4x4 table. Outside, it's a 10x10 booth space. I decided to be inside just because I live in Florida. It's too hot to be outside. I don't know how anybody was doing that anymore. So that is kind of like the parameters for this market. It's just locally organized, and it did take place the Saturday before Father's Day. Now, I had thought, because the previous market, from what I have been told from other vendors, was that was not the best turnout that they've ever seen. They've seen better turnout, higher traffic, etc., etc. But the market previous in May, because it's once a month, the market previous in May was decently slow for me, but it was really busy inside. Now this market, it was just dead consistently. My booth neighbor had gotten consistent sales, but her items were lower cost. She had a higher quantity of items, and then also on top of that, she had cups and stuff that were also catered towards men, which did well, I guess, for Father's Day. Then there was me, who does all hand sewn products. So I do think that my prices are fair, and I also think that they may be even slightly low. I did not do very well. I sold one item total, one sale. And that sale, I made $24.38. So I did not cover the booth fee, which was okay because I got to talk to my fellow booth vendors. And while I did wish to make money, everybody wishes to make money, I did wish to have sales. I did enjoy talking to my fellow vendors, and they gave me some really good advice about the local area. Since this is my first few markets, I didn't know much about it. I didn't know really where to get started. I don't know what's good, what's bad, who to trust, who not to. So I do think that I gained valuable information for that. Regarding the target audience, this event and specifically, I do think the target audience is younger. I think that it's catered more towards women, women college aged, maybe even later high school. I'd say like college to young mid-20s, and then later high school. Just because it is a coffee shop, so a lot of people go there to study even for their summer classes. And then because it is summer, I would say that we are looking at more of a high school demographic becoming more popular, but I'm not entirely sure. I also have been told by my fellow booth vendors, I did not know this, that during the market season, it slows down a lot in Florida. It's just too hot during summer to continue with markets, and they do become slightly unbearable. So I should look more into like winter markets, or like night markets. So I thought that was really valuable, because I thought that it would have been the other way around, that summer would have been more popular because of kids being out of school. So that is what I thought. That is apparently not the case, especially in Florida. So it was a good learning experience. I'm going to try this market a few more times. I'm not sure if I'm going to be back for July. I might just take the chance, because they did say that they think that they're doing indoor only, just because it's going to get way too hot in July. I may take the chance in July. It is also my birthday month, so hopefully, fingers crossed, that's some good luck. But I do think that I'm definitely going to try the fall season, because that's when they said that was the busiest. So it was a disappointing market. I do think that the turnout was not very fair. But I also understand now, thinking about it, that for Father's Day, most people are at home. They're grilling, they're doing parties at home, they're fishing, they're boating. Kids are also on vacation because school just got let out. So that's also a big contributing factor as to who was there. I didn't really think about that being the Saturday before Father's Day. Most people are home celebrating with family, whereas the Mother's Day market was a little bit busier. Then also they had a Ren Fair lady and a normal boutique, but both of them were selling clothes items, and they were both in the same area. So even though they were vastly different clothing niches, they were in the same area, which some people can digress as competition, especially when you're thinking, oh, Ren Fair is only for one season in Florida, and it's not our summer season. Ren Fair for us is typically fall winter, so that it's safer for everybody involved, whereas the boutique is going to be year round. So if people were looking at the clothes for the Ren Fair, they may catch their eye and instead decide, oh, it's summer right now, I'm going to go buy from this other boutique instead. So different niches of clothing, but still two clothing spaces directly across from each other. So that's my only critique to this event, is that this time it wasn't vetted very well. But I also do recognize that it's only 2 girls running it. So, and they do a very good job at drawing attention to the market. So fingers crossed that it's going to continue to get better, and I'm going to continue trying it. Sorry I didn't talk much. There wasn't much to really update about. I really only got one sale, and it was at $140. She bought a keychain wallet and a wristlet, and that was it. It wasn't a great event for me, but I was still super excited to meet new booth vendors, and I got this new necklace. It's all sorts of tangled right now, but I got this necklace from Calamity Pearl Jewelry, and I also got to meet a ton of other like YouTubers and stuff, and I thought that was super cool. So yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I really liked the market. I liked my setup this time. I liked indoors. I didn't prep too much for this market, but I did just come back from a trip literally 3 days before, so, you know, give or take as you will. If you guys are looking for more like small business YouTube market vlogs, definitely think about subscribing and hitting the like button while you're at it. I always appreciate it, and I hope that you guys are having a good day or night wherever you are. Take care.